Hello traders, I'm Enormous T from Enormous Traders. This video is a complete tutorial for Go Chatting platform. It has a mobile and desktop version, but on this video the focus is on the mobile version. It is available both on Android and iPhone. So if you are using your phone, you can access this app by going to your App Store and your Play Store. I will show you throughout the video. Go Chatting is a trading platform similar to TradingView, just much better. It is much better. With this platform, you can backtest your strategy using the replay mode, and it is absolutely free. Unlike TradingView, where you have to get a premium in order for you to access these features. On this video, I will be taking you from getting started with the platform to a mastery level. It's like I will be taking you from the beginner stage to a mastery level. Please don't skip the video if it's your first time watching this, because I will be teaching you how to use every feature on this platform and you don't want to miss out on anything. Do not skip, and if you want to skip, then there's timestamps on the video. You can use the timestamps to jump to any topic that you want, and I would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I don't need much. I just need you to say thank you and to subscribe. Help me get to 1K subscribers. First things first, what you wanna do is you wanna go to your Play Store. If you are using Android, you will go to Play Store. If you are using iPhone, you're gonna go to App Store. So once you're inside App Store, search Go Chatting. Go Chatting. This is the app. This is the app that you have to download. So once you find the app, you download the app and then you wait for it. After downloading the app, you wanna open. Do you like notifications? I would say do not allow, but if you want, you can say allow. And here you have to sign in. So this is what you're going to get when you first log into it. When you first open it, it is going to tell you to sign in. So do not cancel this. Make sure you sign in. Create a new account. You say create new account. You enter an email. Then you sign up. Then from here you're gonna go to your email account to find the verification code. Then you copy the code. Then you copy the code and you submit. Bam! Now it's open. So I'm going to put this in landscape mode so that you can see everything clear. After this, you're gonna use your landscape mode. See, everything is in landscape now. Once you are on your watch list, what you can do is you can add here on your watch list. You can add any pair you want. I'm going to start with the Euro, USD, and then from here you're going to see different options. Choose according to any broker that you like. So I'm going to go with the first one, which is Owanda. You double click on it, or you can just click once. Then your pair will appear there, and then if you want to add another one, you can just press this add symbol or press this plus sign. So I'm just going to add another one, which is USD JPY. USD JPY. This one. As you can see, now I have two pairs. So let me see if I can add Nasdaq. Now I'm going to add Nasdaq, which is US 100. Okay, there's no results for US 100. You can check NAS 100. then here is the only one. Then you press on it. Then I'm going to add USDT. Then here it is. You see what I'm doing with these things? These are my indices. And now after you adding USDT, let's add one commodity, which is gold. Let's add gold. XAU. XAU. You can choose here. You have your different golds. You can choose the one that you want. But I'm going to just type it here. You can just type gold, and then here you will see all different types of gold. You can go to spot, features, options. I want for forex, but let me see. For spot, you see features, you don't have any option. Options you don't have. For forex you do have, and you're gonna go with which one? This one, the first one. You see, now you have your gold. So now you have, these are your symbols. This is your watch list, and if you go to your chart, you can see now my chart is using Bitcoin. My chart is using Bitcoin because that's how it comes. It comes with Bitcoin. So let me, if you want to change that, go back to your watch list, and let me say you want to trade you NAS 100. Double click the NAS 100. You see, this is my NAS 100. This is the chart for NAS 100. You see how nice it is? This is the chart for NAS 100. So going back to my watch list, let's say now I want to remove all of this and be left with only NAS 100, because I think I'm going to make all this video using Nasdaq, and all these ones I don't need them. So let's say you want to remove. What you do is you long press the one that you want to remove. So now I want to remove gold, so I'm going to long press gold and then press on delete. And then if I want to remove euro USD, I long press it, then I delete. I do the same for USDT, then I delete. I do the same for the Japanese yen, then I delete. I'm only left with Nasdaq. You see, that is how you add symbols, and then you can remove your symbols. When you open your chart, when you open this thing, as you saw, you won't find anything. So you have to add these things by yourself. So you have to know what are your instrumentals, what are you trading? Are you trading Nasdaq? Are you trading indices, or are you trading currencies? So now we are going to set up the chart. So as we can see here, we have a whole lot of things. You see here on this corner, if you drop down here, you can see your volume, your candlestick, you can see your broker or wanda, and you can see what you are trading here, which is Nasdaq, and you can see your time frame, which is 1 day time frame. And on the sides here we have price. If you just put your finger and scroll up and down, the chart is going to expand and contract. So, and if you want to expand your chart, you just pinch on the screen. You pinch the screen, and then you can also contract this chart by pinching the screen, and by also sliding your finger on the price on the side. You see what I'm doing? By doing this on the side. Let's go to chart settings. You see here on the corner we have three dots. You're not going to click on the three dots, you're going to click on the three lines. You click the three lines, and then here you go under the first one, which is chart. When you go to chart, I'd like to make this look more like trading view. You know how trading view looks, right? So we are going to make this look more like trading view, and then On your background linear, here on linear you see it is white, you change your linear, you make it black. And then on your gradient you change your gradient, you make it black. And then you also make this last one black, you make everything black. And then you go down, you will have your watermark, you don't click on it. Skins, what you do here with skins is for the layer, the background layer. If you want your background to show your image like your face, you can load a skin here. You can load the skin and then it's going to take you to your library. You can choose any picture that you want and then it is going to be your background. Or you can use the ones that are provided here. You have the dragon, we have the nebula, we have the starry night, and then we have this one and we have the snowy, right? So after this you can choose any one that you want. Me, I won't choose this because I want the black backgrounds. So, and then after here I'm going to just make this darker. And then the crosshair, you can choose how you want your crosshair to be. Let me show you what is a crosshair. A crosshair is this thing here. You see this thing that you see on the chart? This is a crosshair. And do you see how nice the chart is now? The chart is black. Do you see how beautiful it is? So this crosshair, if you want it to, you can change it. You can make this line more thicker, and you can make these lines not to be broken. You see now it's using broken lines. You can make it not to have broken lines. For that, let's go back and then you go to chart, and then on crosshair you can change if you want, but I won't change anything because I like it like that. And then the price line, you can also change it. You can make it let me change the color. You can change the color of the price line and make it black, green, red, orange, yellow. You can choose any color. Let me make it purple so that you can see. You see, this is the price color. The price is purple. I like to make it green. I like it when it's green. So I'm just gonna change it and put it to green or blue, because that's profit, my boy. That is the sign of profit. You check. So that's where I put, that's the color that I like. And then here you can enable your grid lines. If you want grid lines, I recommend you don't put grid lines unless if you know what you're going to do with grid lines. But if your strategy or you don't know what to do with grid lines, you just want to put them for fashion, my boy, relax. So do not enable grid lines. You can enable them if you know what to do with them. And then yes, from here you're gonna go back and look at the chart. This is what you have now. You see, this is what you have. This is how your chart is going to be. And then you go back to your settings. From here, let's go to legends. You're gonna go to legends and and then when you're on legend, you see here on chart type. Here, everything you see here, once you switch off these things, all the ratings that are on the chart, they are going to disappear. Most of the ratings. So like here, chart type, you switch it off, you switch off these levels. And then if you have an indicator, if you switch this off, the title of your indicator will go off. Even the values of your indicators will go off if you switch all these things off. So your chart will be more clearer. Let me show you. You see now there's nothing on the chart. There's only the volume here below. I can also remove it, but there's nothing on the chart. There's really nothing. So, but there's no need to do that. I will show you why. So let's put everything back on. And I will show you how you can remove that. Unless if you want to remove your indicator values, you can leave it like that. And then here There's no need to do that because you see now this drop bar, all these things are here, so you can just close them by using this drop bar level. You can just close them by using this. So I don't see the need to close everything there. Even the indicator values, you can just switch it on like that. So that is your legend. From here we go into events. If you are trading news, then what you're going to see is you have your economic events, you have your latest news, you have all these things showing on the graph. Let me show you. You see this N. You see this N here. This N shows you, if you press on it, you'll see your latest news. I don't trade fundamentals, but if you trade in fundamentals, then it is going to show you your latest news. So what you're gonna do, if you are a technical trader and you don't like these things on the chart, you want to remove it, let me show you how to do it. I got you. You go to events and then you go down here on economic event, you switch it off, and then you switch off the latest news. Then you go back on it. You see now there's no news. Now there's no news on the chart. The chart is clean. And then when we get to, you go back to settings, then you go to layout, press layout. Here on layout, it is going to show you how you want your chart to be. If you want 4 different charts, you can do it like this. You are going to have 4 different charts. And then if you want, maybe let's say you have you're opening 2 trades, then you can use this one. It also gives you 2 trades. You can use both of them. They all work fine. They all work just fine. You can analyze from this side and this side. You can actually even add different pairs to each of these things. So if you want to return it back to one chart, here it is how you do it. And then the layers, when you get to layers, you can change your candlesticks. You click on your candlesticks here, can hide them. If you hide them, obviously they won't show here, so your chart will be blank. Let's say maybe you wanna draw something. So this can be the reason why you remove that thing. You see, that can be the reason why you want to remove the candlesticks, so that you can, maybe you want to teach, maybe you're a YouTuber, you want to teach, or you want to open a YouTube channel. So yeah, maybe you just wanted to, maybe you're a trader and you want to show people that this is, maybe you want to show something like this, like you want to explain something, or you want to do something. Who knows? You are the one who knows. Maybe you just want to explain something. Then that's how you can remove all the candlesticks. Then you go back to layers, and then you can make them visible if you want. And if you go to volume, here on volume, if you press volume, you can make it visible and you can make it not to show. I like to hide it. So if you look here, the volume is not there anymore. Your charts are more cleaner. The charts are more clean. That is how you set up your chart. So once you are here, what you want to do is you want to go to FX study. Here on FX study, this is where you will get your indicators, all your indicators. So you have your search bar. If you don't want to waste time, you can you can use your search bar. As you can see here, they've already given you MACD. You can just search for MACD and click on it if you want to use it. But if you don't want to use MACD, you can just go down. These are all your indicators. This is all the indicators that are available on this thing, on this platform. And then you have the one, these ones, they are locked, and you have other ones. I think there are only 3 or 4 indicators that are locked. And you have this one of order flow search. This one is locked again, and all these other ones. So you have only this. So you can click here on your, let me just use the stochastic oscillator, you see. So you can click on it. You don't have to long press it or what, you just click on it once, and then you're gonna see here the name will be here, full stochastic oscillator 12. The period is 12, then it's 3, then there's 20, 50, 80. 20, 50, 80 is for this one on the others on the side. So if you want to edit your settings on the indicator, you click where there's a writing. If there's no writing, then you long press the indicator. So you click here or where it says full stochastic oscillator, you click on it, and then this will pop up. Once it pops up, you want to go to edit settings. Then you can change your period. Usually it is 14. And then you can also change your appearance. This one, let me make it green. This is the color I'm used to, orange. I'll make the orange one, let me make it red. This is the color that I'm used to. So from here to here and options. So this is your stochastic oscillator. So if you want your stochastic oscillator to appear on the top of this bar, let's say you have it like this and want it to appear on top, you can just, or you want to zoom in on your indicator, you can just click on the green line, the first green line. When you click the first green line, it is going to zoom in the indicator, and then from here you can see what's happening. You can try to understand what's happening with the indicator, and then once you are done, you just double click on top of it. Then it is going to load back the chart, and then you double click the chart, and then it is going to load back the indicator. So if your indicator is like this and you want to remove it, you can click here where it is writing. You can click on the writing and then click delete, or you can just press here and then you can just long press on it, and then here you will see these 3 options. Then if you press the arrow, it's going to go up. If you press this one in the middle, it's going to expand the indicator, and then if you press the X, it is going to cancel the indicators. Those options are too small. With your hands you might miss, so just just press here and then delete. That way it is more easier. So that is how you add indicators, and that is how you remove them. You can add other indicators as well, the ones that you like. We are going to set up the drawings. This one, it is like a paradise for technical traders. This one here, you see this lesson right here. Yeah, this one is a paradise for technical traders. Let me show you how you can use this thing to your advantage. So you see here draw. You click on draw. You see here on the above it says long tap to add to favorite. If you want to add it to favorite, you just long press on it. You just long tap on it. So I'm going to long tap the ones that I'm going to show you with, like the trend line. Let me long tap the trend line. You have to see the love on the side. As long as you can see the love on the side, then it's fine. And just put the love on the ones that you love. The horizontal ray, there's a love now. The crosshair, there's love. Just put the love on the ones that you love, and then I'd recommend you put a love on short position, put love on long position. And again, now that you have your loves, let me go back to the chart. Now that you have put the loves, let me explain why you have to put that, why it is important to put the loves. If you see now, once the loves are there, if you want to choose any drawing that you want, you just have to click it once. Before you put the love, you will have to double click, you will have to double tap it. Sometimes it can even not show on the chart. So once you put the love, it is easier to work with. So you just put the love here, then you click once. I'm going to use a trend line. This is your trend line, and let me show you how you can use your trend line. So this is your crosshair, right? You see in the middle of your crosshair, you place where you want to start your trend line. You put it there where you want to start it. If you want to start it below here on this candlestick, you start it here. Then you're gonna go from here going up to where you want it to end. Like now, if you want it to be right here, then you click the last part of it. Then now it is saved. You see this is your trend line. And then if you want to make a copy of it, you just click on it, and then you long press. After long press, this will pop up. This has to pop up. Then you click clone. Now you have a clone, and then you can take this clone and put it above here. Now you have a channel. You just made yourself a good quality channel. You see, this is your channel. This is how you can use your trend line. And then on top of this, let's say you are adding, now you want to add your zones, and then you can use a horizontal line. You can use your horizontal line and then place it above here. This can be your upper zone, and then you can go and leave it like that, as you can see. And then let's say now you want to increase the thickness of this line. You click on this line, you click on settings. You see on settings, so the line here, you can choose to make it more thicker, and you can choose if you want it to be broken, or you want these lines to be broken. Or let me make it broken and show you. So it is thick, it didn't go broke, it didn't break. It didn't break. Let me break it. Yes, you see now it is thick and it is broken. You can change it. You can even change the colors. If you want this line to be like red, then you can make it like that. That is your zones. So let's say you want to return it to something like this, and then you want to have a copy of it. You click on it, then you long tap it, you clone, then you move it down, you will find another one. Here is your zones, and this is how you place your zones. It is this is how you place your drawings. And then from here, let's say you anticipate that the move is gonna go down, you think this thing is going to sell, then you go to draw. You can choose anything you want. So since you think it's going to sell, you're going to choose the short position. So if you want to place this, what you do is you put it where you see the cross on the crosshair, the middle of the crosshair. This is your opening, and you press on it, and then you leave it like that. And then from here you can remove this thing so that it cannot disturb your view. And here you can expand. You take profit, you can put your take profit here, and then from here you look at the chart, you can put your stop loss right on this line, on the red line, right? This is how you can use your Go charting to maximize your stuff, man, to backtest. You see, now this is how you, let's say maybe you didn't want to sell, you wanted to buy. How you going to use the buy option? So you go to draw, instead of short you choose long position. Then again, where you think it's going to buy, like now let's say you think it's going to buy here, you put it here, and then your stop loss, you think it's going to buy right there, and then your stop loss can be anywhere from, let's say your stop loss is here, and then your take profit is, you move your take profit, you can move your take profit up to whatever level you think it is good for you. I'm just making an example here. So here it is, and then if you can look here, it also tells you about your, let me increase this thing so you can see. If you can look here, it also tells you about the risk and the reward. It's more like trading view. It tells you about the target, the amount, and the risk amount you are taking. You see your stop loss, the percentage, the amount. So this is how beautiful it is, and this is how you can use it to your advantage. And if you want to remove it, you just click on it, then you press delete, you check. That is how you remove all these tools. If you want to remove all these tools, you just press on a tool and then you delete. That's if you want to remove them one by one. But if you want to remove them at once, all of them, you see these three dots, you click on them, then you scroll down, it say delete all object. Yes, now your chart is back to clean, nothing is on the chart. You see, this is how you use your drawings. So now I'm going to explain time frames. You see, for your time frame, let me do this. Let me expand the chart. For your time frame, you are going to click here next to the search bar, and when you click here, you see you have your 1 minute, 3 minute, 5, 15, 30, 1 hour. You have your 4 hour, 12 hours, and your daily, and you can still go down. You have your weekly, monthly. You can even customize it. You can make it to a yearly if you want, but I don't think there's anyone trading like that. If you're trading like the year charts and all that, you should just invest. Just go to stocks. You should just invest, my boy. So here, what you wanna do is same as for drawings. You're going to put the loves on all the time frames that you love so that it can become easy for you to use them. Once you put the love on them, the next time you want to use it, you are going to click it once, then it is going to appear on the chart. It is going to change the chart. You check. So here I'm going to love 1 minute, and then I'm going to love 5 minutes. You just long press it, and then on the side until you see love. You just long press the time frame that you want until you see love on the side. And then I'm going to go again with the 4 hour. Okay, let me remove the 1 hour. Oh my god, it went to the 1 hour time frame, but I don't want the 1 hour. So, and then I'm going to do the daily. So from here, I don't know why it keeps on doing the 1 hour. And then from here, these are my favorite time frames. I have the 1 minute, 3 minute, the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes, 4 hours, and the daily time frame. These are my favorites. So this is how you are going to use them. So if you want to go to your 1 minute, you just press it once, then it is going to load your 1 minute time frame. If you want to go to your 5 minute, you just press it once. You do the same things, you do the same thing for all these time frames, and then you go to 15. You see, then you go to 4 hour. Okay, I went to 12. Then you go to 4 hour. When it has love on the side, you just press it once, then it will just load the chart. Then you can go to your daily time frame. So I'm just gonna leave it here on the 4 hour. You check. So this is how you can use your time frames. This is the moment that you've all been waiting for, the replay mode. So now let me start the replay mode on the daily. So this is the replay mode. Replay mode, if you want to replay your charts, you press here on replay, and then here, as you can see, you have your 1 seconds bar. And if you can scroll, if you can move this line, if you can move this bar and make it maybe 10 seconds, what it means is for each bar, it's gonna take 10 seconds for the chart to load each bar. You are going to wait 10 seconds for each bar to load on the chart. It doesn't matter which time frame you are using, whether you're using daily time frame, whether you're using 4 hour, 15, 5 minutes, 1 minute time frame. As long as you've put this thing on 10 seconds per bar, then it means it's going to take 10 seconds for one candlestick to load. So if you want it to move faster, then you're gonna remove it. If you put it here, then it's moving way faster. Let me show you. If you put it on 0.1, then it's gonna take 0.1 seconds to load a candlestick, meaning it's gonna be fast. So let me show you how to do that. And if you want to move around, let's say this thing, like as you can see now, it's on the screen and it's disturbing me. If you want to move it around, you hold here and then you move it to wherever you want to put it, but just make sure you don't put it like close here, close, because if you do that, it will be hard for you to pull it out. So just put it where you can see it, but make sure it doesn't disturb the chart. So here, let me show you, it is on 0.1 second per bar. So what you're going to do here is, first, before you can replay, you have to make sure that there's a replay mode here and this thing, it is on the screen. So you can just go back to your chart. You can go to whatever date that you want to start your backtesting on. I will show you on different time frames how far you can go back with the charts. So here, let's say you want to backtest here 2019. Let's say you want to backtest here. So what you're going to do is, you first long press the screen until this comes out, and then you see this red line. You are going to control this red line and put it where you want to start. You are going to put it where you want to start your backtesting. If you want to start it here, then you can start it here, and then bam, you press on it, the whole chart will disappear. So here I want to show you that for 0.1 seconds bar, it takes 0.1 second for the chart to load a bar. It doesn't matter which time frame. So let me show you. Look at this. You see how fast it is? This is how fast it's gonna be. So let me pause it and let me show you if you put it on 10 seconds. Let me show you. If it's on 10 seconds, this is what happens. this is what happens when it is on 10 seconds. So it takes 10 seconds to load one bar, 10 seconds to load another bar. You check, and you can play around with this. You can put it to whatever time, you can put it to whatever speed that you want. Maybe you can put it here, and then you see now it's moving. Maybe it might be moving at the pace that you want, but you can play around with it and put it to the pace that you think you're gonna like. I want to show you that on a daily time frame, when you are backtesting, take notes of this. When you are backtesting on a daily time frame, your charts can go back. Let me show you how far back they can go. They can go back to as far as 2004, 2003. You see, one thing I want you to realize here is, you see now we are on the daily time frame, and I went as back as it can go, and it is here on April. It is here on April 2003, and I can backtest from here. I can backtest from here, right? And then I can backtest from here and get data and do whatever I want from 2003 going all the way to 2023. How many years is that? Actually 2024, man. How many years is that? That's a whole lot of years, right? So, but one thing you have to recognize is, you see now it is on the daily time frame. You cannot try to move from the daily time frame and go to a smaller time frame than this one, because the chart won't load that back information. This information, the chart doesn't have the total 4 information of the 4-hour time frame and the 15 and the smaller time frames. So the bigger you go with the time frame, the more history you are going to get. You understand? And the lower you go on your time frame, the less history you are going to get. On a 1 minute time frame, you can't go back until 2003. On a 15 minutes time frame, you can't go back until 2003. It has to make sense. But then on a weekly, you definitely can. Let me show you. On a weekly, you can. There is that, you see, there is that history. And then on a monthly, you definitely can, because it is bigger than the daily time frame. But the moment you start going on the time frames that are smaller than the daily time frame, you have to expect that these time frames will not have as much data as the daily time frame. You understand? Let's say, okay, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. So let me show you what I'm saying. From now, as you can see, on the weekly, you can get the data. And let's say now you are on the daily, you go back to the daily, the data is still there. What I'm saying is, if you go to the 4-hour time frame, the chart, it won't be able to load the 4-hour time frame of this data. Let me see. You see what it did? Because the date, it doesn't allow that date, so it cancelled everything. So if you want to backtest, what you do is, you first start with the smaller time frame that you want to place. If you know that when you are analyzing, the smallest time frame that you can get to is let me say, maybe is 5 minutes. You know, maybe 5 minutes is where you place your entries, and that is the smallest time frame that you can ever get to. So first things that you do is, you first analyze if you want to use the replay mode, you first go to the smallest time frame that you know that this is the smallest time frame that I use, and then you go back you go back for as far as it can get. You go back for as far as it can get. So this is as far as it can get. I don't know which is this. Let me see. So with the 5 minutes time frame, you can only go back until the 4th of December 2023. You can only go back until this time. So once you are here, right? Once you are here, what you wanna do is you are going to, now you can place the replay mode. You can press the replay mode and then move this thing around, and then you can long press the screen, and then you will see this red line. Now you can put the red line where you want to start your backtesting. You put it here. Maybe let's say you want to start it here, and then, or yeah, let's say you want to put it no, let me say you want to put it here. Yeah, then boom, you see. And then now this is your 5 minutes chart. You can backtest from here. Let me put, yeah, so you can backtest from here. As you can see, the chart is loading, the candlesticks are coming out. You can do that from here, right? And then if you want to analyze now before, then you can go to a higher time frame than this one. You can go you don't go lower than this, because if you go to a 3 minutes time frame or a 1 minute time frame, it is going to make an error. You go higher now, then you can go to your 15 minutes time frame. You will still find the data. You can analyze from here, and with the 15 minutes is fine, because you can even go back. You see, it has an advantage because 15 minutes allows you to load more back data, you understand, and you can analyze from your 15 minutes. And if you analyze from, maybe let's say you want your daily bias, and then you can get your daily bias, it's fine, you can get your daily bias. So that is how you do it. You start from the 5 minutes. You start from the lower time frame going up when you want to backtest. Let's backtest something together and show you how you can backtest and take notes. Let's backtest something together, man. Where can we start? Let's use the 15 minutes time frame. I think it is much better. Yes. Yes. So once you are here, you say you want to backtest, and then you press your replay button, and then you long press the screen, and then you put your line where you want to start your replay mode, and then you tap on that candle. Yeah, from here you have your charts. This is how you're going to use your thing to trade. So here you have your charts. So let's say you use your drawings. Let's say now you analyze your first by analyzing. You can see the market was selling right here, and can just, let me choose this one. Then we put a line. Okay, I think the price is on a zone. The price is on a zone, so you just put a line here. It is a zone. So you can just clone the line, and then gonna put your first line here, then clone, put your other one. Let me just put it right here, and then from here let me clone this one again. So from here, what we're going to do is, let's say now you are really backtesting, and then you wait for this to see if it breaks below. Let me show you with the arrow. If it breaks below here, coming to touch this line. Okay, let me remove. Let me use another tool. Let me show you. So if it moves from here, if the graph goes like this to break this line, then I'm gonna wait for it to come back and retest this level right here, and I'm going to place my sell here going down. You understand? I'm gonna take my profit going down. This is my analysis. Or if the graph then respects this level and it comes here to break this level, to touch this level, and then once the price breaks this level and comes back to test here, I'm placing my entry going up. Understand? Going to this next level, or just above it. So that is my analysis, and you go, okay, that could be my entry. That could have been my entry. Let me show you. Let me place the, instead of doing this, let me place the long position thing. So here is my entry, and my stop loss, it will be, let me increase this so that I can see the chart clear. Stop loss will be on this line. right on this line, on this zone. So my stop loss is going to be on the red line, and my take profit is going to be and this will be my take profit. So this is how you backtest. Bam, take profit hit, and yeah. So guys, I hope you see this. This is how you backtest, and then you can remove this. You can also remove this, and then you can just this is how you backtest it. So I hope you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, my boy. I've given you the source. I've given you the source.